Hi, I'm attorney Greg Dell with the law firm of attorneys Dell and Schaefer, and today I want to talk about malingering and what that means if you have a disability claim. There's really nothing more frustrating than the majority of disability claims we've been seeing where a person's been disabled for 1.5 to 2 years, maybe even a little bit less, and the disability carrier sends a letter to the claimant and says, well, we had you evaluated by a neuropsychologist or a psychologist, or we had your records reviewed by a neuropsychologist, and we think that you're malingering. And basically, when they say we think you're malingering, that means we think you're exaggerating your symptoms. That also means, in simple English, we don't believe you and we think nothing is wrong with you. And that is completely inappropriate for them to make that diagnosis, especially when they have absolutely no medical basis or any other outside support for them to support that opinion. Now, don't get me wrong. There are certainly some people out there who are exaggerating their symptoms and are doing things where they get caught on video or they put something in their medical record that are inconsistent with what they're telling the disability carrier can do. And those people shouldn't get paid their benefits. But for the majority of people, and the vast majority of people out there who are on disability and have been treating with a doctor and have been unable to work and have given up their careers for years, and for the disability carrier to just do a paper review or rely on a totally subjective test to say you're malingering is completely wrong. Now, you have options and you have a battle to fight and a battle that you can win if you've been accused of malingering. The tests that are very often used to diagnose a person with malingering are totally subjective. These tests, and there's a battery of them that can be given to you, when you take these tests, you're compared to a sample pool of, say, 10,000 other people that have taken the test. And based upon your results on this particular test or a set of 3 or 4 other tests, the examiner makes a determination based upon your results whether or not you should be categorized as somebody who's malingering. The biggest downfall with these tests that are used for malingering is that very often the 10,000 other people that are being used as the comparative pool were not people who had disability insurance claims. So their motives or their agenda or their thought process of where they were at in life when they sat down to take this test is never the same as a person who's on disability seeking disability benefits. Obviously, a person who's disabled is going to be seeking disability benefits, is going to be motivated to want to receive their disability benefits. So therefore, the results on those malingering type testing are always going to be skewed towards somebody who the disability carrier can say is exaggerating symptoms. Now, another thing about this whole malingering thing, malingering is not even a psychiatric diagnosis. It's not a sickness. It's a medical term for your faking. So when somebody says that to you and puts that in writing to you and tells you that, it's not a medical diagnosis. So there's always room for a doctor on the other side, your treating physician, to combat that and provide strong supportive information to say, no, this claimant is not malingering. So if you've been accused of malingering and as a result your disability claim has been denied or you believe it will be denied, feel free to give us a call to discuss your claim. We've handled hundreds, probably well over 1,000 claims dealing with malingering, and we're happy to review your claim and let you know immediately whether or not we can assist you.